The official rules of the game of snooker and English billiards states that the striker shall, to the best of his ability, endeavour to hit the ball on, or a ball that could be on, after a red has been potted. If the referee considers the rule infringed, he shall call foul and a miss. So when would this rule apply? Well, the first and most obvious situation within which this rule would apply would be when a player is snookered, and this is when a direct stroke in a straight line to every ball on is wholly or partially obstructed by a ball or balls not on.
He got both. He got the green safe and he got the white in behind the black. Excellent.
Yeah, good shot. Ronnie's got to be very careful here. He might play this at pace. Played two cushions. That's not worked.
Foul and a miss.
This rule could also apply where a player is snooking themselves, for instance on all colours after potting a red.
How do you like these? He's nominated yellow, and well, need a map I think for this shot. Got to be careful here. I'm not sure whether Terry Camilleri, the referee, will call a miss should he miss it, but the fact is there's no easy way of hitting a colour at all.
Foul and miss.
Or this rule could apply where you can see the target ball. Essentially, a foul and a miss can be called wherever a referee has deemed that you have not tried to the best of your ability to hit a ball on. The miss rule is in the game to prevent a player, when in a difficult position, as seen in those three examples, to play an unsportsmanlike shot, deliberately conceding the foul, but meaning that they don't have to attempt the shot again. So for instance, in the example where Ronnie O'Sullivan was snookered, the foul and a miss rule would mean that Ronnie couldn't just roll the ball off into the cushion to concede the foul, but not leave an easy green, as the referee would determine that Ronnie has not endeavoured to hit the ball on. It prevents cheating. A foul and a miss will not be called where any player needed penalty points before or as a result of the stroke being played. For instance, if there are 22 points on the table, and I am 23 points behind, and I pull up short of the brown when coming out of a snooker, only a foul should be called, not a foul and a miss. Or, before or after the stroke, the points available on the table are equal to the points difference excluding the value of the respotted black, and the referee was satisfied that the miss was not intentional. So again, this time I'm 18 points behind with 22 points left on the table, and I pull up just short of the brown again, meaning that I'm 22 points behind with 22 points left on the table. So long as the referee is satisfied that this miss was not intentional, only a foul should be called, and not a foul and a miss. Or, thirdly, a situation exists where it is impossible to hit the ball on. Now there is a caveat to this exception, that the referee must be satisfied that the cue ball was played with sufficient strength to hit the ball on. If the cue ball was over a corner pocket, blocked by the pink and black, and the ball on was the blue, which is over at the opposite corner of the table, you would still need to play the shot with enough strength to hit the ball on, or a foul and a miss could still be called. The determination of a miss depends on the referee as it comes down to his or her opinion. Generally, the referee will take into account the skill level of the player, the easiest route to the ball or balls on, and the difficulty of the shot. Because this might vary quite significantly from referee to referee, the vast majority of calls in the professional game will be called a foul and a miss, due to the skill level of the players. This offers a level of consistency to the subjective rule. If a foul and a miss is called, the next player can take the next shot, potentially as a free ball if the free ball rule applies. They may request the offender to play again from the position left, or at his or her discretion from the original position, with all balls being replaced, in which latter case the ball on shall be the same as it was prior to the last shot being made. Any red, where the red ball was on, the colour on, where all the reds were off the table, or a colour of the striker's choice, where the ball on was a colour after the red had been potted. We have already seen that a foul and a miss can be called where the player has a clear path in a straight line from the cue ball to any part of any ball that is or could be on. In this situation, if the player is asked to play again from the original position, the offender should be warned by the referee that a third failure will result in the frame being awarded to the opponent, or if asked to play from the position left, the foul and a miss situation starts again.
I have to warn you now, if you don't hit a ball on, you'll lose a play.
We already know that an exception to the foul and a miss rule is when any player needs penalty points in order to win the frame. A foul and a miss shall not be applied, but what happens when the two situations clash? For instance, there are 27 points on the table and I am 22 points behind, with a clear direct line to the yellow. I miss the ball and I'm asked to replay the shot from the original position. I am now 26 points behind. I miss the yellow again and I am 30 points behind, but the exception to the rule does not apply in this instance. A further failure to hit the ball on will still result in a frame loss. In response to a controversial incident at the 2009 UK Snooker Championship, an element of the foul and a miss rule was changed. Now, where a ball is replaced and the striker fouls any ball when preparing to take a shot, a miss won't be called and the appropriate penalty will be imposed. The next player, however, can ask for the opponent to play from the original position. If being asked to play again, the ball on shall be the same as prior to the stroke being made. During this match, Ronnie was playing for a colour and fouled the black when getting down to play the next shot. It wasn't a miss as no shot had been played. However, John Higgins, in putting Ronnie in, was upset that as Ronnie hadn't missed, his next shot could then be on a red, as only a foul was given and not on the original colour he was playing for. As you will have realised, a referee and their judgment is a huge element of the foul and a miss rule. But what if you don't have a referee, for instance playing at a club with a friend? You should agree how the rule will be adjudicated before the game commences. One player may act as the referee, for instance. I would recommend that where a player is attempted to the best of their ability to hit the ball on, and that the easiest escape was attempted, then only a foul should be given, and not a foul and a miss. However, where there is no referee, it is up for you to decide how to play it. I hope this has been helpful. Thank you for watching.